Let's see. We'll get to some questions because we're gonna do some voicemails tonight too, so that we lined up. But we'll get to some questions in the chat. Do you think we're heading for a big crash? Feel like it, but don't know what to do. Jay, it might have happened already. We wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
mean, like it's just so hard to
doesn't matter.
it's so hard to call something like that. I mean, like I don't see I don't see what's going to happen in the near future to cause a crash. I just don't see it. We have inflation happening right now, but usually when you see inflation, we're not talking hyperinflation here. We're talking just inflation. And usually when you see that, that's usually pretty good for stocks because businesses can turn around and use that to their advantage, you know? So I don't know the catalyst that's going to kind of, be that nail in the coffin to actually start a crash in the market, unless the only thing I can think of is this Delta strain. If something crazy pops off about that, that may do something to the market because that's the main reason why we saw that dip yesterday was the scare of that.
Right.
Cases starting to rise and whatnot. Other than that, I don't have anything really in my mind that's like, I mean, yeah, is the market way overvalued? Of course. Look at the Schiller PE ratio. Look at the Buffett indicator. All the metrics are showing we're a way overvalued market. But that kind of leads to what I was saying. I don't know, was it last week maybe? Talking about how we may just see a very slow, volatile bear market over the next 2, 3 years. We just may not
And
even notice it, and the S&P just kind of up and down, and then a little lower, up and down, a little lower, up and down for the next 3 years. And no one, and that's when. But here's the cool part about that. That separates the men from the boys in picking stocks. I've never picked stocks in a non-bear market, in a non-bull market. Have you?
no,
I would guarantee you most people on YouTube today did not start investing prior to '08 and '09. Just only because I say that is because most of the stock YouTubers I know out there are
are your
30,
age?
yeah, are 33 and under.
Yeah.
So I mean that and when I graduated high school was 2009 and that was just right out of the financial crisis. And I didn't even know what really the hell was going on in '08 and '09. I mean, I knew a little bit was going on, but I mean, nothing like I would pay attention to it now. I mean, I was just getting ready to go to college. I wasn't focused on any of that stuff.
I'm glad you mentioned time too, because when I said like it's easy for us to be like, who knows? But I think if we're gonna put some real context to it, if you're not looking to like majorly change your financial situation as far as income wise, like retire in the next 5 years, I don't really think it matters.
Yeah,
Even if even
I
if
agree.
we even if we go 5 years and you continue to work for 5 years and you retire on the fifth year, pretty good likelihood it's going to start to turn around. And at that point, you'll be at maybe some lows. So I think if it's not within the next 5 years, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I agree. Quick
Chris
shout out.
Blair said, "Is it Miller time?"